Il premio Oscar Alexander Payne, candidato ai prossimi premi Oscar con il film Paradiso Amaro, che vede come protagonista George Clooney, è stato intervistato dal nostro Lorenzo Ormando. L'appuntamento con noi per la prossima settimana, stessa ora, stesso canale, stesso spettacolo che spettacolo.
Congratulations for your nomination for Academy Awards.
Thank you.
Are you excited about that?
Of course.
Did you expect it then?
I didn't. You can never expect them, but you can suspect them. But the nice thing is that both, if you win or if you lose, both are beautiful. When you lose, you say, oh, good, I don't have to go up there and make a fool of myself. Thank God, let him do it. And if you win, then it's fun too.
I miei amici credono che solo perché abito alle Hawaii io viva in paradiso, passando il tempo a bere Mai Tai e a fare surf. Sono 15 anni che non salgo su una tavola da surf. 23 giorni fa mia moglie è caduta da un motoscafo e ha battuto la testa. Io sono sempre stato il genitore di riserva. Aiutami, io non so cosa fare con lei. E con Elizabeth in ospedale mia figlia mi sta mettendo alla prova.
Papà, lui è Sid, sarà un po' con me. Sarò più civile con lui intorno.
Bella, fratello.
Non ti azzardare a farlo mai più. Dovrò andare a dire a un po' di persone quello che succede, i familiari, gli amici più intimi.
Io non voglio parlare di mamma con nessuno.
Senti, io non so perché avete litigato, ma dimenticalo, non sei una bambina.
Tu non ne hai la minima idea, vero? Papà, mamma ti tradiva con un altro.
Con l'ironia e il sarcasmo che hanno da sempre contraddistinto i suoi film, il regista Alexander Payne ha scelto di trasferire sullo schermo il romanzo di Cowie Hart Hennings, Eredi di un mondo sbagliato, una storia che gli ha permesso di raccontare un personaggio in crisi, quello di Matt King, un ruolo che potrebbe regalare all'attore che lo interpreta, George Clooney, il suo secondo Oscar fra l'altro. Fotografato nel momento forse peggiore della sua vita, non solo sua moglie Elizabeth è entrata in coma irreversibile in seguito a un incidente, ma Matt ha anche scoperto che la donna lo tradiva con un altro e stava per chiedergli il divorzio.
You define yourself as a comedy director, although many of your films are comedies mixed with drama. Is managing the tone a challenge to you?
I think managing the tone of any film is a challenge. It just so happens that the films I make have that, as you say, that combination of comedy and drama. But yeah, I think it would be harder for me, I think, to do only drama.
It would be harder.
Yeah, I don't trust it as much. Also, if people don't laugh, I don't know how they tell you that they're liking the film. I guess if they don't walk out, that's a good sign too, but I like to hear the laughter.
Chi è lui? Voglio sapere chi è l'uomo con cui mia moglie stava uscendo.
Quello che sta passando è roba veramente dura.
Cerco solo di non affogare.
No, but in general, I liked in it what I like in other adaptations I've done, which is a good human story that feels more like life than like a movie.
Yeah.
And of course I have to give it a certain movie shape, but even in the movie structure, I still want it to have the texture of life, more than the texture of a movie. In the moment when I decided to make this, I returned to the novel and made my adaptation directly from the novel. And I was very faithful to the novel.
Is fidelity important to you?
What type of fidelity?
Fidelity to the story, to the kind of narration.
No,
it isn't.
No, when you adapt either a short story or a novel or a play into a film, you completely get rid of fidelity. Obviously, you're doing that story because you like it and you want to serve it on some level, but you have to make it into a movie, so you have to change things and shape it in a new way, in a cinematic way. I mean, that's why I could never do Harry Potter or the Da Vinci Code or one of those very popular books, because there would be too much pressure from the audience to make it extremely faithful to the book. And then it becomes in a way like a book on tape, you know, like you're listening in your car. I have to, my inspiration is much more, if I may be so presumptuous and pretentious, Kubrick. You know, I think 11 of Kubrick's 13 films, something like that, were adaptations, strongly personal Kubrick films.
Adesso ti picchio.
Non si è mai visto un vecchio imbrottire e mollarti sul serio un cazzo di pugno come quello.
The Descendants, like also, I could say, About Schmidt and Sideways, are films about journeys, both from geographical and personal, intimate point of view. What do you like in telling this kind of stories?
You know, it's funny. I'm asked that question a lot, and I've been at a loss as to what to say, because I don't really like road trip films, but I only make road trip films. And I hate shooting in cars, but I always make films where I have to shoot in cars. Look, maybe it's superficial to say, but maybe it's true too, that in some way the external journey represents an internal journey to reach some moment, not of change necessarily, but maybe of a small realization, a small epiphany. I know many things. I should eat less fat, I shouldn't smoke, but I still do them, so I don't know what people do with things that they know. But that's the idea, I think.